start with, I have taken the open book subject, intellectual property rights, and there are other subjects also, but personally I took this, and it is one of the most prominent and not too easy, but once or twice you read, you will clear this subject. So I got 64 in that by following some rules. And to start with it, at this video I will just be giving just an introduction about the subject, and in my next videos I will take into consideration all the chapters individually and in detail. So talking about the chapters here, first chapter is introduction itself. So introduction consists of all the other 12 chapters which have to be dealt in detail. So introduction is just a small gesture, small details of all the subjects, all the chapters which will be dealing in other chapters simultaneously. So here, to crack this subject, you need to read the module twice, because the module is the Bible itself. And if you want to refer some other books also, I have one book which I have personally read, so I'm not able to find that now. I will be giving you the name in the description box. So next is this main introduction. Introduction consists of basically all the points with respect to copyright, trademark, the importance, the history, the past and the present of all the laws with respect to them. So basically we have many IPRs, but the laws with respect to them are few. So to give importance to first chapter, for understanding the concepts, it is required to read this chapter and read this chapter once. So secondly, it's the patent. Patent is one of the main crux of the IPR book. Patents, trademark, copyright. These three things are to be read in detail, and it has been given in detail because we have a law with respect to that. So taking into consideration, the patent chapter itself describes about the concept. It gives an introduction to the concept, the process, the procedures part, the patent agent, how can you be a patent agent, the offices, the information, the database, the preparation of documents and how to apply for it, the recent developments in patent. So the patent chapter is important, but as we see as a student, when we open the book, it seems to be very boring. So read it once, make smaller notes. I will be taking this, if you will be seeing my other videos which I will upload day by day, so it will help you out to read this open book subject, because we as a student think that in group 3 only the most important subject is tax. Actually it is, but tax, drafting and IPR should be given equally important, because passing in each subject is important, not only in tax, because if a student thinks of scoring 40, then he has to score more than 50 in drafting and IPR, because IPR is a subject which is an open book, but you need to concentrate on some things which you, if you targeted or achieved, then you will definitely score above 60, because scoring 60 above in tax is not difficult, but it needs to be planned well. So talking about this subject, the patent is one which is one of the important, even the case laws are given in each of the concepts. Next is the trademark. The trademark is other important crux of this book. So trademark, we have a law with respect to it. Now the trademark also contains the concepts, the trademarks which can be registered, the offenses, the international laws, the international conventions, and all the procedures with respect to it. So next chapter is the copyright itself. Basically these three chapters, the patent, trademark and copyright, we need to go in detail because the majority of the case laws come from this chapters. And even when we look at the other books for reference, like a scanner, we see that these three chapters have majority of case laws, but it is not, it is just a probability, it is just an estimation, because we get a question from such chapters also which are of 3 pages, and a question on them comes of 12 pages also. So we need to go to other chapters also. So this is the continuation of, actually this page is repeated. Okay, next is the industrial design, which we don't have a specific law on this, but the procedure, what is industrial designs, what is the infringement remedies and procedures have been given in each of the chapters. So we need to see how the procedure, the infringement, because the penalty we have is just a copy open book. So remedies and the punishments, liability of all the fines and all, we can't just remember it, because we have other chapters, other subjects also. So we need to concentrate on only those crux which will lead to completion of this chapter. Next is the geographical indication. Also here the offenses, the registration part, the procedural, the meaning is given. Next is the protection of trademarks, where the briefing of trade secrets are given. One of the example of Coca-Cola secrets is also mentioned. So next is the last and not the least, the 13th key business concerns in commercializing IPR. So the audit part, the due diligence, the maintenance of confidential information, how it should be done is mentioned in this chapter. This is basically a flat chapter from which direct questions will be asked. So this chapter is like, you need to know which are the paragraph headings are given. This chapter is just for direct questions which comes off 5 marks basically. And the chapters which we need to understand the logic and the basic behind is the patents and trademarks and copyright, because it covers the majority, 80% of your IPR book. So I will be giving a brief gesture of all the chapters one by one in the next video. So till now steady, because revision only matters. We will be consecutive reading is required, because to crack these exams you need to study daily. So thank you, and keep learning and keep studying.